already know that it's evident. You're rocking with Ease God, enough element. Probably should run for president. The black wolf walk in the woods, feel like the revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim. In Hollywood like I'm Boog, they know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, well, we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, what up, though, man? It's your boy OT from the D, and y'all know what it is, man. Another episode of Fifth Element Hip Hop, you know what I mean, where we represent hip hop in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity, and having fun. And like always, man, we always got special guests in the building. But before we go ahead and get into that, let me go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know him by Ray Sun, but around here we be like, Ramon!
What it do, man? New week, no smut on our names.
Last time that I checked.
It's about to be a dope show. We got some super qualified guests in the building.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. You know what I mean?
Let's do it. And today's math, since Slim ain't here, is wisdom, knowledge, all being born to understanding.
Ooh,
let's go, bro. Let's
look
go.
At you studying your
Let's
lessons.
Go. Let's go.
You know what I mean? I'm like, man, so like you said, man, Slim at Hollywood, you know what I mean, and Big Kenny, they on the way, you know what I'm saying, along with some of our other special guests. But right now, we got in the building. I get the pleasure to introduce this young lady, you know what I mean? I get to rock with her every Tuesday over at Mariposa. She get to do her thing.
Okay.
And she's recently jumped inside the DJ realm, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, her homies are two of the most famous DJs in the city, Kelly J and Not a Boy, you know what I'm saying? DJ Not a Boy, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give it up for the one and only Ambeezy.
What's good? What's good? I'm so so excited. Thank you for having me.
Hey,
this is going to be amazing. I'm ready.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, Ambeezy, I'm like, tell the people a little bit about yourself, your career, you know what I mean, your qualifications.
Oh, man. So I've been in the entertainment industry since I was a teenager. I moved out to Vegas when I was about 16.
Okay.
Started off acting, got into Screen Actors Guild, all that kind of stuff. When I graduated high school, I moved out to LA and I was in an artist development deal with the Vocal Corner Store, who at the time was in a partnership with Universal Music Group. I was ghostwriting, went through traditional artist development, which, you know,
That's
is
tough.
needed.
Yeah, right.
Traditional, that don't happen too much.
Man.
Yeah, no, there's no artist development anymore.
No, needs to be, but you know, that's another topic for another time.
Right.
But I ended up moving back to Vegas in 2018. I won a guest auction spot on the morning show on 88.1 at the time. So that's when DJ Certified was the production coordinator over there. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Certified. That's one of our brothers.
Man, I had a recording session with him to make like a little promo just to tease that, you know, I was going to be a guest on the show. And the general manager like walked by when I started speaking and was like, have you ever thought about radio? And I was like, no. So shout out to Craig Knight, our general manager. But I really like worked. I went through the training process of learning board engineering, got 100% on that exam.
Nice.
And I was dedicated to just shadowing. I just showed up. I was at the radio station at the crack of dawn every single morning shadowing DJ Thump and Ballin' D and DJ Benzo when they were on the morning show. And eventually my time came. So I've been on the morning show ever since. Now we've rebranded and it's called the Wake Up Squad. And we are the only all black, all female morning show in the nation.
Hey.
And I'm 4 years strong with that. Also a DJ and getting into some artist development myself. So super excited.
Okay. So what made you do the transition into DJing?
You know, I think it was a very natural transition, honestly. After being at 88 and being around DJ Thump, DJ Certified, DJ Benzo, Kelly J, Not a Boy, I mean, it's almost like it is in you. Not the skill. I mean, obviously had to learn the skill, but like being around all that music, the love for it, and
you just
like, oh, I think that song should come after this one. It kind of comes naturally. Right. So, but I was DJing on the low before I came out on the scene because I already knew the pressure was going to be on.
Okay, so you DJing I'm like, and you saying you picked up some of the skills. What type of skills are you looking to perfect? Are you trying to be like a mix blend DJ? Or are you trying to be the DJ to do the tricks, the scratching, and all of that stuff?
So the DJs that I'm around are big on blends, number one, right? However, being a female DJ, a lot of times when especially men see you DJing, they assume that you're there because you're cute.
Right.
So my biggest thing now is really turning up the skills when it comes to scratching and all that kind of stuff, because I want to be able to show like, nah, I'm not just cute. Like I really got it.
Right.
So
And
I'm learning. I'm green, so I'm still on that path. But right now, my blends are pretty tight.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
A lot of people don't focus on the craft of scratching and doing some of the acrobatics that got, black DJs the recognition they did when we first started in this hip hop game. So I'm like, for you to put the focus on it and actually perfect those crafts, I'm like, I commend you on that.
Thank you.
That's dope.
You gotta respect it. This is not like a money grab thing. Like you really gotta love it, and you could tell the difference between DJs who are just trying to, cash out, and DJs who really love music, and love the craft and love the fact that MCing and DJing is a part of those elements of hip hop.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm just trying to show love and respect for the craft.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
So when you see Shaq DJing and Snoop DJing and things like that, what do you take from that?
You know what? I can't be mad at the two you just named, because Snoop has his own thumbprint when it comes to the industry. So I respect that. And Shaq, Shaq be doing Shaq.
Right.
I can say that there are some other celebrity DJs that I don't necessarily agree with. Okay. And I'm not gonna just go ahead and I'm not gonna get canceled, but, but just know, like, some of your faves really come to the club like off mixes that they bought and threw their tags on. So I'm just like, oh, I'm all right.
All right. Now, you know what I mean? That's Miss Ambeezy. She's up here, and Ambeezy, I know we talked about a little bit before the show, but what we're going to do today is, we're going to go through some news. We're going to talk a little bit, and then we're going to talk about our guest, which right now I'm going to have the pleasure of introducing him. Like, he's Fifth Element family, been up here a couple of times, and he got some big news to go ahead and announce to the world. You know what I mean? Let's give it up for the one and only Tay Banz, the radio killer.
How you doing? We here.
What's happening?
What's happening with it, fam? How you doing, man?
You know what it is.
You already know.
World Tour Bands.
World Tour Bands.
Right.
Like,
Yes,
that's his name after he leaves. After he come back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We all over the world with it, literally.
I mean. So Raymond, man, what you got in the news, man? Let's talk about it.
I got a couple things. A lot of shit happened in the last 24 hours. But the first thing before we really get started, I want to say rest in peace to Gilly's son, Cheese. YG Cheese. He was killed yesterday in a triple shooting. Yeah, he was 25 years old, man.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
Right.
A triple shooting. So I'm like, what? They give any details on what it was about?
I haven't heard any details yet. I just heard it was a triple shooting. And they ain't even talked about the other cats that got shot or if the other cats passed away or anything. But they did mention Gilly's son.
Damn. Sorry to hear that. You know what I mean? Our podcast fellow brother, you know what I mean?
Brethren,
losing his son, man, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, man. The family's going through it, but sheesh. Some funnier news. Dwight Howard is being sued by a man who alleged he was forced into a threesome with another man.
Ooh,
right?
And they dropped the receipts.
And they dropped the receipts.
Text messages.
Dwight Howard's
4K.
being sued for being for forcing a man into a threesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
That says a lot about
That's
Dwight
weird.
Howard right there.
That is weird.
I'm like, yo,
That's weird.
Whoever that whole
That's super weird.
And the text messages, it's not like it said Dwight Howard. It was his number.
Right,
on the text messages.
right.
Like he was caught in 4K.
Said
It
he was on
crazy.
demon time.
Hey, but hold on. But I'm like, that whole lawsuit just dry snitched on Dwight Howard.
Man.
If he wanted to keep it a secret, like, yo, it just dry
Yeah,
snitched
that
on
shit's
him.
crazy.
It's over
It's
with.
crazy.
ATL said that ain't nothing new. He been running through there for a little minute.
Yeah.
That's what the streets say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yikes. Hey, well, you know what I mean? I'm like, his ball play been reflective of that, I guess. I can say. I'm like, man, look like he focused on other things than playing basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently,
Straight up, because I'm like, yo, Lakers should have won with the squad they got.
Man.
You know what I mean? You got that many superstars and Dwight Howard.
All right, so let's move into it. In some Vegas news, Connie Parker presents, which is Connie P. Freaknik 2023 is July 29th.
Yes, sir.
So man, make sure y'all pull out. I'm trying to see what's happening.
Yes,
I think we're
sir.
gonna be the media in the building that day.
Yeah, we're gonna be in media in the building that day, and it's gonna be a busy day, man. I'm like, yo, the Freaknik, you got the fight going
Right.
on.
I'll be watching it on the phone.
Right, you got
getting our Freaknik on.
You got a few things going on, so it's gonna be a dope day for
Right.
Vegas. You know what I mean? We got local things going on, and we got national things going on.
Right. And then the Bump It or Dump It, Ready for the Lights tournament.
Yes,
They're
sir.
still accepting money. Still, y'all can still send y'all $40 in. Man, y'all artists, let me look at the camera. Y'all artists, send y'all money in, and you know what I'm saying? See who the best out there. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Everybody talking about they the best. You right? Send that 40, man, and win 500.
It's 40
There you
for
go.
500. I'm
Right.
like, I don't know no odds like that, man.
No,
I'm
for
like,
real.
especially when you got to get out here and you got to bet on yourself. You say
Fact.
you the best.
Well, the odds
some
is what?
money
It's
up.
one. It's 32 people can
Right.
sign up for the tournament.
But all
So,
these cats say
1
they
in
the
32.
best. I'm like, they say they're the best. What's $40? You're literally about to go spend that on some food.
Look,
If you got two kids,
real.
$40 nothing at
Right.
McDonald's.
No, for
that's
real.
easy.
That's an eighth. That's a good eighth.
That's what I mean. You know?
That's a good eighth. But look, I would like to see Landlord in there,
Yes,
Two
sir.
C's,
Two C's.
Bay Blue,
Weibo,
some of the heavy hitters in the city.
Yeah,
put that
you know
money
what I mean?
up and
I'm like, shoot, the East guys.
Yeah, the East guys.
freaking- Like anybody.
Mr. Maine, huh?
Mr. Maine, you know what I'm saying? I'm
It's a lot of names in the city that can win that money. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? Pierre Esquire,
Yup.
L.O. Shada,
Yeah, the whole Esquire fam. I'm like, man,
Right.
it's just a lot of
Samson,
cats. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
See some of the hip hoppity cats put their money in.
Shoot, man. Like anybody who believes in their skills should be putting $40 up on
Right,
themselves.
right.
If you ain't got $40 to invest in yourself, go work the job. Don't come back to
For
this.
real.
Go. You know what I mean? Go put in
For
8
real.
hours.
Quan, what's the first picture you got up there? Yeah, we hold on. That my email's so screwed up. I don't know what's going on, but okay.
Here
So
we go.
Vegas news right here, right?
Yeah.
We got Keefe D, Tupac, and Orlando Anderson. So, y'all know the other day, Keefe D's, his wife's house was raided in Henderson,
Right.
And nobody was arrested, but looks like they pulled out some guns. I heard some computers and notes and shit like that. But we way past the death of Tupac. Are y'all even interested in
You know,
the situation
I was
anymore?
reading a story and they said like Keefe D gave this long confession on what happened with Tupac passing, and it wasn't nothing that we haven't already heard or knew. So I was like, okay, so what are we doing now? And then I just want to know, why would you kick in this dude's door and not arrest nobody? And you took guns and
Right.
computers and stuff like that. I'm like,
It's his wife's door, but
right, but even his wife door,
it wasn't in
right?
his name.
But I'm saying, even if it's your wife, it's, like, yo, you married, this y'all house. But I'm like, you kicking the door. I'm like, you ain't arrest nobody. What was the point of that? I'm like, yo, my thing is like, yo, you got the warrant to kick in the door.
Right.
And you're supposed to be pulling people out.
Right.
You pulling out trinkets. And I'm like, he got guns.
Right.
I'm like, who don't got a gun in their house these days?
No, for real.
I'm like, yo, you
Like y'all
supposed to.
thought y'all were gonna find the gun from 1990.
Exactly. That's what they looking for. They looking for the exact Tupac weapon.
Right. Said they pulled bullets out too. They found some bullets in the search, but who's not gonna find
Lord.
bullets in the house?
Right.
Right.
I'm like, you found guns. Of course you're gonna find
Right.
bullets.
If you still kept that, you deserve to get caught.
Yeah,
Come on
absolutely.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Quan, what we got next? Boom, Carly Russell.
Oh.
Carly Russell.
Carly,
All right, she's
It
a
was
runner. She's a track
devastating
star.
day for Black women in America.
the new
Right.
iCarly, she all over the internet.
So,
For real. She went out bad.
That's
So let-
Carly
She
Smollett.
went out bad.
let's talk about it, right? So when it first happened, I kind of was rooting for her. I hope she got kidnapped. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
Right, for real.
right. Because you don't want her to be, you know what I mean?
Right. Run the next picture for me. You don't want her to be this right here.
Right.
You don't want her to
You
be
know-
in the verse of
Yeah.
Juicy Smollett.
You know what I mean? Juicy.
Oh, wait.
Boy, you wrong for that.
Oh
Hey,
man.
yo.
I'm like, man, I don't know what she was thinking, bro. I'm like, yo, she kidnapped herself. Looked up episodes of Taken.
Right.
That's not even the right movie if you're trying to fake a kidnapping. That's red
What-
flag number one.
What's the right movie?
Gone Girl.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm just saying. But let me tell you how awkward this was as the host of an all black female morning show.
Right.
Okay. So when the news first came out, I fought for my life on the air because people were already starting to buzz like something don't sound right. And we were on the air the day before we found out that it was all a hoax. And I was like, this is the problem. They never believe us when we're missing. There's X amount of black women missing and nobody's looking for us, like fighting for our lives. And then the next day I had to get back on the air like, my bad, y'all. But it's still people missing, still keep looking.
Right.
Like, it was so bad.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man.
She fucked up the church's money. I'm like, yo, it's bad, man. Can't nobody. I'm like, it's gonna be hard for people to believe anybody missing these days.
Man, yeah, that was crazy. All right, let's roll with the next one, Juan. What we got up there?
Okay,
G Herbo.
Ain't
G Herbo.
Damn.
Wildin'.
So what did they said is he took a 5-year plea deal. So for fraud. Damn, Herbo.
So he told on some people or no?
Nah, he ain't telling no people. He
Okay.
got fraud. They were buying cars and taking trips and buying jewelry and shit.
With other identities.
Yeah, with other identities.
So I'm like, you G Herbo. Why would you have your man doing that shit?
Tripping.
Not you.
Tripping.
Why would you like your man's supposed to do that and he's
For
supposed
real.
to pass it off to you.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like, okay, yo, I got this whip. You drive the whip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's how that's supposed to work. I'm like, I ain't trying to give up secrets to the game, but you ain't supposed to do that. I'm like, man, I don't understand that. Yo, I'm G Herbo and I'm gonna be, running. I'm walking in saying I'm Ray. You know what I mean? I'm G Herbo. Why would I do that? Your
Can I
face is
ask
all
y'all
over.
something?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Okay, because this is, we talk about hip hop culture, right? So a lot of people initially were like, I don't understand why he did this. He's G Herbo. But, he from Chicago. He
Right.
from the streets at
the
the end
rack.
of the day. So, but I'm not using that as an excuse, but do you think that the pressure that is put on rappers to look like they live these lifestyles played into why he put himself at risk like that?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's absolutely why he did it. I'm like, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
He's G Herbo, like you said, and he's walking around, he got to be tough guy. And
Yeah.
Mr. I'm from the streets and I really did this, I really did that. But at what point in time do you smarten up? What point in time is it like where you say like, you know what?
Enough
This
is enough.
is
Right.
going to be something that could potentially make sure none of my team eat.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And your kids.
Right, and your kids. I'm like, even before the team, the kids.
Right.
But I'm like, this could be something that'd be like, okay, we went from talking about gangster shit, doing gangster shit. Now I'm in jail and everybody's starving now.
Right.
He gonna be gone for 5 years. So whoever was eating off the G Herbo bag, they ain't eating no more.
Right.
They
Man.
starving.
Exactly. Though, no, for real.
And
real,
he
over
gonna
it.
see how many friends he got when he's actually all them dudes that was like, yo, I'm really with the business and this and that and this.
Right.
They gonna be gone.
He left.
Man.
He left a tweet. He tweeted said his partners ain't gonna tell on him like YSL did Young Thug.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Here's the thing though. Why would you even say that?
because he's putting it out there for their ass.
But now, but I'm saying you could say that over the phone. I'm like, yo, you don't say that on Twitter, and then now they looking at all your partners now. I'd be like, if they weren't even looking at me, just because I'm associated with
No,
you
they
now.
were looking at him. They was looking at the whole situation.
I'm sure, but I'm like, if they wasn't, you know what I mean? Now they looking at the towel boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They looking at everybody now.
All right, so speaking of YSL real quick, YSL member Pee Wee Roscoe has been captured in Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me read this to you real quick. 'Cause
Jeez.
This is some breaking news.
Okay.
Pee Wee Roscoe was arrested for battery in Vegas. He had allegedly been on the run after being named a suspect in the YSL case. He was arrested several years ago for allegedly shooting at Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that too.
I'm like, damn, but sheesh.
Right.
So many years later.
So many years later.
Right.
What is it with Vegas and hip hop gaps? Like, what is a little delayed?
Why is everybody on the run in Vegas? Like I'm like Vegas.
real.
Obviously, everybody get caught in Vegas. I'm like, yo,
Clearly.
Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't got passports.
That part too.
You know what I'm saying?
So
a lot
they
of
go to
cats-
the Paris Hotel.
well, I'm like, yo, I wonder this, man. I'm like, you know, it's tough for people to sneak across the border from the other way coming into America.
Not in Korea.
It's got to be kind of easier. It's got to be, I was thinking it would be easier to sneak over into another country, you know what I mean, coming from here. Because I'm like, who will be stopping you?
Nah, you think they got to swim across the Rio Grande. Other than that, you got to go through you got to go through borders, you got to go through gates.
But I'm like, dude, I'm saying, but I'm like, yo, I done see them, you know, coming this way. I don't know about nobody who running the other way. I'm just keeping it 100.
Okay.
I'd be like, look, man, we know we can't go through the thing. I ain't got my passport. Shit. I'm like, I'm going to get caught anyway. I might as well try my luck and cross this border and get into Mexico and then work it out from there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, what we got next? And Slim in the building. What up, Slim?
Slim Bo, what's happening with you, bro?
What's good with it, man? Peace, y'all.
Hey, Slim, man. Hey, Ray dropped the math for us today, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Okay, word.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, give us the math so we know it lines up with
Just
Ray
to
was
make sure
studying.
my shit is
You know
correct,
what I mean?
huh?
Make sure you study
Make
it.
sure he correct now, man. Today's mathematics is wisdom knowledge, yo.
Man.
Word up.
There it
Good
is.
looking out, God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, what we got next? Boom. Best lyricist out of the four.
Oh.
Y'all, where we going? Where we going?
Man.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Black Thought. That's me all day. I'm like, I know everybody like, you know, 3 Stacks and Nas. No, Black Thought.
I'm going with 3 Stacks.
Me too. I was
Me 3.
No,
I mean, I grew up in Maryland, so we grew up on like the Outcasts. And
right.
Yeah, I'm Black Thought roots all day.
Yeah, it's a toss up, man. It's that toss up between 3 Stacks and Black Thought for me, man. That's a hard one to choose.
Man, look, only reason I'm gonna go with Black Thought, man, because we have a vast body of work from him. Like it's like, yo, you can go down the Black Thought rabbit hole, man, and it's just like song after song after
You
song.
can do that. You can do that with every one of them.
Well, I'm like,
Every one of them.
3 Stacks on his own has not dropped any projects. You know what I
gotta
mean?
be on his own.
Yeah.
The Quemini
Nah, the question was just a
classic.
lyricist. The
I know,
question
but
was a
I'm saying,
lyricist.
but I'm like, I know, but I'm saying like, you know what I mean? Just the body of work. I can go through Black Thought's catalog and it's gonna stretch longer than Andre 3000. I'm just keeping it one.
You can't do it like that, though.
I did it like that.
Are you talking about the Roots or Black Thought?
I'm talking about Black Thought roots.
How many
everything.
albums Black Thought got?
Black Thought got about like 4 albums.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to have to fact check that. Have to fact check that.
Go back and fact check it.
So you not counting the group work?
No, I'm counting the group work as well. I'm like group work and solo work. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, we've been wanting that Andre 3 Stacks album for years now.
Right.
For years. And we've been getting verses dropped here and there. And like a lot
Quality
of
verses
quality
on
verses.
everything he drops.
But I'm like, Black Thought been doing that too. And been giving us albums. So I'm like, man, I got to give it to Thought. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, you know, it's a toss up for
That's
me.
how I
So
feel.
I can't really.
That's
You know
wild,
what I
though.
mean?
Nobody said Nas or Face. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, they dope.
I was never
Yeah,
really a
dope.
big fan of Nas taste like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like
I'm like,
it's cool.
both of them are dope. You know what I mean? And they both respected as lyricists, whatever.
sure.
Whatever. But
sure.
I'm like, Black Thought keeps making me say, wow. You know what I mean? Every time I hear him, I'll be like, damn. Like, man, this dude, he ain't got no off button.
Right. Let's roll on to the next one.
Word.
New Nas album, Magic,
Yeah.
just dropped last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 tracks produced by Nas and Hit Boy.
Yeah.
I ran through the album. Which the standout song was where's it at on there? Motion.
Motion.
Yeah,
Motion.
Motion was the
Yeah.
5th song, and the one mic song with him and 21 Savage
Yeah.
was dope. The one with him and 50 Cent, it was bad. And
I was definitely. I mean,
They Queens brothers and shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Both of
right.
them from Queens. So.
and Bokeem Woodbine was dope too. Number 6
Okay.
was dope. I don't know for myself the replay value on it because I'm still banging, bumping Vegas music.
that
So
part.
right.
it did get one good roll through for me.
Yeah, I like the one mic, one gun. You know what I mean? Him and 21 Savage. I thought that was dope. I think
21 been going crazy on the
Yeah, on the
Man.
features.
everybody. 21 Savage on everybody album. Right?
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
goes crazy on everybody's
For,
album.
no, he really do though.
he
Yeah, I just
daggone near
said that.
carried that Drake album. That
Right,
real.
definitely.
Yeah.
right. So he's on his Lil Wayne run right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He trying to get that, like, all them features. When Lil Wayne went for 5 years, just features.
Facts.
It was fire.
Facts.
Straight up.
All right, this next clip, I ran through this through IG. Who did the best performance in their movies?
Oh,
New Jack City,
Damn.
Boys in the Hood,
Cute.
Set It Off, and
Like in that particular movie.
in that particular movie, who gave the best performance? What y'all say?
Sure.
I'm like, it
I
ain't,
felt the sliminess in him.
it ain't even
he was
like a question.
slime
Yeah,
ball.
man.
Right.
Bishop
Boy,
was
you
like,
played that role too good.
yeah,
Right.
Bishop was
For real.
like, no doubt, man.
I put a poll up on my IG, and it was unanimous for Bishop. So,
Yeah.
everybody picked Bishop.
Who? Okay, so we knew Bishop was a given. Who's y'all second?
Oh.
Doughboy.
Yeah,
You know?
that was his first
I
acting.
loved
That was his first
Cleo.
movie.
I was gonna
That
say
was so
Cleo.
good.
You gonna say Cleo?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Man.
Cleo because I'm like, Doughboy was cool, but it was like, you know,
He played himself a little bit.
he was Ice Cube.
Yeah.
He was Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
feel that. I
I'm
feel that.
like Ice-T in New Jack City. It was
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
That was dope.
It was cool, but I'm like, yo, you could see parts of it where I was like, boy, he needs to practice that.
Right.
Like
No, for
he's
real.
better now.
Yeah.
But
You thought he was doing the
Back
same
then-
thing he doing on Law and Order?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Man, when
Same cadence.
Right.
Oh,
I was like, man, I was like, yeah.
y'all
he
ain't
need to
feeling
practice.
Ice-T acting skills. What's up with
Nah,
that?
but his early on acting skills wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? He's better now.
Man,
He's
that
definitely
was
better now.
damn near a black exploitation flick. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it was kind of, but it was like, you know, New Jack City was like a 3 stories mixed into one.
Right.
So it was like, you know, the Rich Porter story. It was the Chambers Brothers out of Detroit, and it was like one more crew or whatever that was like Supreme Team, I think it was. But it was like a mix of 3 stories into one. So that's why, you know, New Jack City was, like you said, kind of like a black exploitation, but it told a lot of different people's stories inside one.
Okay. All right, that's about it for. I just got a couple notes real quick. 6ix9ine and Kodak Black got a new collab.
Okay.
How y'all feeling about that? And Tay Banz, I wanted to ask you personally. You know what I'm saying? And so 6ix9ine, it looks like he paid Kodak Black $1 million for that feature, right?
Sheesh.
And everybody knows what's going on with 6ix9ine and what he did and who he told on and whatnot.
Hey, you know it's crazy. We just talked about this morning.
Right.
Hey, I would have took that meal I would have did the feature. I wouldn't have shot the video.
Right.
I would have did the
That's
the
probably
song.
all in it together though.
I
Like you
would've
got to
did
shoot
the
this
song.
video.
Yeah, you gotta
No,
come
for
stand
real.
right next to
Right.
me.
Right. You got to stay
We
next
gotta
to
shake
me.
hands on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
if we doing all that, then I don't know.
For the mill?
You got to sit
For the
next to me
meal
in a
ticket.
police car and point out the
Right.
thugs.
Oh no, we not doing
Yeah, you gotta do.
we not doing that. We're not doing
You got
that.
to
No.
point niggas out.
Yo.
For $1 million.
Right, hell no. Hell no, because that,
No,
Fuck all that.
At this point, it's not even about the money.
Right.
Your
Right.
reputation is on the line.
Yeah,
with that.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
You
crazy.
put your life in danger doing
No,
shit
for
like
real.
that.
Come on.
For real.
Kodak Black had a bar that they took out of the song. He said he's like so hot in the streets, he got a rat giving him cheese. They said his engineer took that bar out. He said take that bar out. Right.
Keep that in. Lead with that, actually.
Right.
Hey, that's a hard ass
been the
bar
first
though.
bar.
I ain't even go
Right.
cap.
On me, that's a
Right.
Bar right there.
I just seen that driving up. NLE Chopper's new video. Have y'all seen the clips of that?
I haven't seen that.
I can't keep up with his shenanigans after the dog walking it.
So we know YNW Melly is up for he's going to trial for murder of his 2
Right.
friends, right? NLE Chopper's new video, he shows that like whatever he's in a car and he shoots his 2 friends in the back of the head,
Oh
right?
wow!
And then
In the
gets out of the
video?
car in the video, right? This
Damn.
man up for you know what I'm saying?
All right, man. At this point, like, what we doing, man? When we see things like this, and then you're caught in a position like this in real life, and it's happening more and more often and often, and we see it. Like, what we doing? Like, what we like? You know what I'm saying? How,
Yeah.
celebrating these cats is crazy.
Right.
You know
To
what I
be
mean?
honest,
It's hella bad timing though. Hella
Yeah,
bad timing.
super
for that.
bad.
Horrible.
Right.
But I feel like he does stuff like that. I mean, it's the same type of negative attention and shock value that he's been doing. It's almost like clout chasing to me,
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, it's definitely that. And like
Yeah.
everybody right now in this day and age is doing it for the gram.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is
Good
they
or
doing.
bad.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
like, yo, we gotta do it so people can see us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's no integrity moves is being made right now. And like, yo, and they have no respect for their enemies. None. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, it be hard when their enemies pull up on them, and then you be like, damn, we it's really like, damn, shit, we knew that was gonna happen.
Like, what was
'cause
I supposed to- yeah, like, what was I supposed to-
You kept antagonizing them. It ain't even like you can feel bad for them. It kind of desensitizes it when something bad happen to people when they do it. You be like, damn, well, shit.
But at the same time, I think it kind of exposes like who really hard and who's not, because the way that they be picking at each other, you would have thought something would have popped off.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, okay, everybody's playing gangster. Okay, whatever.
We know it. We know they ain't really about that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like,
I don't know. Some are.
Right.
You know,
Some mixed
you
bag.
say they ain't about it, but shit, people getting bodied every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
every day.
I'm like, if your op's famous and you famous, you ain't about to pull up on your op and shoot him, and you don't talk about shooting them on record.
I don't know why you think that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, well,
we
I
see
mean,
it happening. We see
Right.
it
That's
happening.
definitely
I'm
happening in
saying, I'm
Chicago
like-
for sure.
Hey man, I'm like
To prove a point.
to prove a point.
Right.
That's why it's happening. To prove
Yeah.
a point.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you didn't set it in your music. You know,
Now I gotta go do jail time because I said it.
I gotta live up
you
to
know,
it.
You
like,
know what I'm saying?
because I said I gotta do it.
Yeah, now I gotta go do jail time.
Yeah.
That's the most retarded way of thinking I've ever heard.
Right.
Okay, let me move on. Waka Flocka's No Hands featuring Roscoe Dash and Wale
Diamond.
just went diamond.
Hey.
Right? So
Hey, no hands. Is
big
dope.
shout out to them.
That's-
Hell
that's
yeah.
One of them joints.
Been
yo, like,
diamond in the streets though.
Right.
It goes crazy.
I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Clubs
Everywhere.
No hands. I'm like, man.
For real.
You hear, listen to this track.
Right. You know,
Like,
like,
oh,
you know it's coming.
I still think like Roscoe shit on that shit, but man, his verse was fucking insane.
Fire.
I like, yo, it's one of my favorite verses when I hear it.
Yeah.
Right. So when Diamond is dope. Are you familiar with Tay Banz? Have you
So
heard of him?
no, I have
Okay.
not. So
Okay.
this is great.
Right.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
we're
excellent.
outside.
This is the man in the city right
This
now.
is the radio
No.
killer.
This
Right.
is the
You know what I'm saying?
radio killer.
I like Radio
Word.
Killer because you need to stop by the radio station.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
the
good. We're
case.
gonna set it up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm
So
all in for it.
Word.
So
I'm all in for
we
it.
got a video, and I'm gonna run this video early so you can just see what he does and you know what I'm
That's
saying,
what's
what this man is about.
Hey, it's the radio.
Say this the radio killer, I thought you. It's the radio killer, I thought you knew me. It's the
Bump
radio
Vegas
killer, I
music.
thought you- Come and let me slide on you, baby. You said we outside, don't be lying to me, baby. Pretty face, thick thighs. I
Got a Challenger car club out there.
Shout out Misfit.
Right.
Word.
This another city girl anthem. Baby twerking and she twerking with her hands up. Baby twerking and she twerking with her. Say talk to you a fine little thing. Pretty face, long hair. She driving the range. You ain't nothing that I'm used to. I say you got it, little baby. She say no, you do. I see you on YouTube. My face be everywhere, but I'm trying to be in yours. Let me see it from the back. Turn around, she make it clap. Goddamn. And you
Cam
know
did
I
a great
put the
job
walls
on
up.
this video.
My
Yeah, he
boys
did.
alone,
Great
you
job.
can't
Show.
boss up. Come and let me slide on you, baby. You say
Hold
we
that quick on
outside,
the
don't be
beat.
lying to me,
Quick.
baby. Pretty face, thick
Okay.
thighs.
Quick, what up?
Quick
made it on the beat.
Quick the bar for me, baby. She said, this another city girl anthem. Baby twerking and she twerking with her hands up. Baby twerking and she twerking with her. I can change your life. I can sex you better than he did. He don't hit it right.
That mother look like Mariposa on Saturday.
That
and
needs to
shit.
be that
Right.
That show need to be on the radio
Right.
every hour on the hour.
That's why we say bump Vegas music. You know what I mean?
That part.
Yeah.
we can make that a hit easy, Vegas.
Man.
Show.
One time per hour on the radio. Let's go.
DJ Benzo, you heard that?
Right, yeah. Benzo was happening.
Ambeezy, you heard that?
Craig was happening.
I'm saying.
I heard it.
Craig was
What does
happening.
it work for us down there?
Kelly J, not a boy, was good, yo.
Man.
Yep.
First of all, I need a copy since I'm out here DJing in these streets.
I got
There it
you.
is.
But second of all, thank you for making fun music.
Oh yeah, you know
oh
we gonna
my
bring the vibes. I
gosh.
got you. Appreciate
Yeah, that was dope
Appreciate
as
that.
hell. I'm tired of hearing people talk about their ops and killing and this, that, and the third. And
Right.
Yeah.
I always think it's smart when rappers go after their female audience
Yeah.
because as long as we can have a little drink and shake a little something, we
over
gon'
with.
we gonna go up.
We
So,
gonna go up all
There
the
it is.
time.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah,
good. Mr.
super
Hey,
vibey.
To all the rappers listening right now, you know what I mean?
That's
She just
good.
gave you the
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 game.
blueprint.
She
I
gave you
be
the
trying to
secret,
tell
the
ya.
recipe. You know what I mean?
Right. And
Like that.
Banz has an album called Strictly for Your Ladies Part
Yes.
2.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Right, that's the
Yes.
newest one out.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo,
Band's
Band's been a radio killer. You know what I'm
Show,
saying?
Right,
real.
right.
show, you know, we gonna bring the hits all the time, man. We gonna bring the vibes. We gonna bring the vibes.
Let's talk about the tour, man.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
What?
So-
go ahead. Go ahead.
So Banz, man, I'm like, okay, we've seen the journey from 2 years ago. We had you on the show for the first time. You know what I mean? So now, 2 years later, we've seen you document each step from getting to here.
Yes.
Within this journey, what would you tell people right now that really propelled you to get to the point where you're about to take a world tour?
Building your connections. Building your connections and you know, building you a team that everybody want to see you win. You know what I mean? Like everybody know their position, everybody know what part they got to play and stick to that role. You feel me? But building connections for real is really gonna take you far in this game for real. Like connects. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Building your connections.
That's
Building your
probably
connections, right? Doing your business too. The business is very important. So we did that. We did that.
Business wise, what some of the things that you had to change up?
Proper management. Out the gate. 2 years ago, you know, we was bringing in money off, you know, streams and stuff, but like we did the BMI, the ASCAP, the LLC, you know what I mean? Like really getting all that set up to this point. Now, you know, the structure to, you feel me, be able to eat and be in these type of positions, you know what I mean? So, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Building the brand. I can say that. There you go. Building the brand.
Building the brand. I'm like, yo, so speaking of the brand, man, when the merch dropping?
We dropping in August.
Okay.
August 1st, we dropping the merch.
You know we need merch because you know we be repping on there.
Yeah, you know I got you.
Everybody,
you know I got you.
You know
I got you. August 1st, we dropping it right before we take off for the tour, man. It'll be available for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Boom.
Quan, do you have a picture of the tour? My email's so messed up. I don't know what's coming in. No, not that one. But shout out to 2 C's, man. Y'all make sure y'all get out there August 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had a clip of it, but what city are you most excited about going to?
Florida.
Florida?
I never been to Florida. I
Okay.
never been to Jacksonville, Tampa, Orlando, all the places we going. I never been.
Okay.
So I know Florida gonna be a whole vibe for sure.
Okay.
Atlanta, we kicking it off in the A. Atlanta always bring the vibes. You know how Atlanta get. You
Right.
And be performing at Clark, Atlanta. You feel me?
Nice.
Clark Atlanta University. So that's gonna be a vibe for sure.
Okay.
But Florida though. Florida.
Okay.
So the whole team's going on the tour, right?
Yeah, you know we outside with it.
Right.
We outside with it.
Tay Banz always shows up with dancers. It's like super professional
for
show.
Sure.
So
That's
like,
for
yo,
sure.
when you see a Tay Banz show, you gonna get a show.
A real performance.
Yeah, you gonna get a show.
We
Real
love it.
It's
Dancers,
all put together.
DJ, hype man, we outside with it. We got the mascot now, so
Oh
we
shit.
turning
You
up.
got a mascot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, damn.
Yeah,
Yo,
we
man,
kicking off the tour right. We outside.
We gotta incorporate a mascot for Fifth Element.
Hey, man, come up here real quick.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Main.
God.
Right.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Mr. Main.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He in the building.
Y'all need to get
Just
that
stand up here
album
by
too,
bands,
man.
and what city are you most excited of going to? Talking to Mike too, so
Probably here.
okay,
I'm ready to
right,
bring-
Okay.
I'm ready to bring it back home to show
right.
city
Okay.
like, you know, the fruits of our efforts and what we plan on doing and
That's what's up.
and,
Yeah.
and outside of that, London.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
London.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So London is that's the
Everybody in the camp got their passport.
You know,
Please.
Hey, I was just about to say, and we had to get it. So
Right. That's what I mean.
we didn't have it before, but we did.
Right.
They came right on time. Tell them.
Okay.
That's what's up.
They came right on time.
Hey.
That's raw.
Right.
And the Vegas show, that's my birthday weekend.
oh yeah,
no.
that's gonna go crazy.
Well,
Man.
we in the building. Fifth
So
Element in
yeah,
the
you
building.
already
Right.
know it's good.
It ain't even
You
a
know
question.
It's good. You
Man.
know it's good.
Okay.
We got all that
please.
for y'all. We got all that for y'all for sure. Yeah.
Hey,
Good looking, man.
straight up, I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Word
Y'all
up.
came to the Combine when I think that was our first show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And showed out. So we appreciate y'all coming through
Oh, you already
and
know.
setting that shit on fire,
You
man.
already know.
And just to see y'all going overseas, that
Yeah.
shit,
Man,
man.
that's
Yeah,
major.
It's a dream come true, man. It's God's plan for real.
Yeah, it
like
is.
we put like he said in the last interview, like behind the scenes is really a lot of hard work and dedication put behind this. You know, from rehearsals and dance auditions and like
Right.
doing the merch and setting up appointments, you know, so it's like it's a whole lot of shit, but that's what we grind for, you know. So we finally here. We here.
What I respect and what's gonna help you stand out is the fact that you really did pay attention to those details that it seems like people don't really pay attention to anymore.
Right.
Like you can be a dope artist, but what you bring to the stage is what's gonna promote that longevity. Being able to translate that in real life. But another thing that I want you to speak on is the fact that you are venturing outside of this Vegas bubble and going overseas to take it a step further, because I always tell local artists, like, sometimes your hometown, they can love you, but sometimes they're the last to catch on. Like you can't spend the beginning of your career trying to be the biggest in your city. So what were the steps that led you to making that step to seek opportunities overseas?
Well, to be real, it was building my name here to be confident enough to take it somewhere else. You feel me? So it's like them 2 years that we've been talking about, we've been building up groundwork, doing shows, you know, we started off with some showcases. Okay, now we doing larger venues to opening up, to being venues on the strip. So now I got the name out here. Now I'm comfortable enough to take it to Utah, Cali, Denver. So now it's like, okay, now that we know we got support out there, now it's time to take it to another level. So it's like, you know, just finding your market for real.
And that HBCU circle is gonna do you great.
For sure. I'm looking forward to that.
You got to link up with Dub when you get out there.
Oh yeah, we talked yesterday. That's my guy. We got something together for sure. We got something together.
Yo, so I'm gonna ask you this. With you saying, like, you know, building your name in the Vegas circle and being able to branch out in other places. Now that you've seen the level of success that some may not have seen in the city, what's some of the things that you've come across that were like negative that you're trying to avoid as far as people coming back to you talking like, okay, yeah, you did that, but you know, trying to downplay what you're doing. Have you experienced any of that at all?
A couple times for sure. But we be so, to be told, we be so busy. Like we be so like on the ground, on the move, like we don't be hearing about it till months later. You feel me? So it's be like when we hear about it, we be like, oh, what? Man, we in Denver. What are we arguing about?
Right.
What are we talking about? I ain't even pay you no mind, because at the end of the day, if I even show you a little bit of I give you that type of clout or even that type of response, you feel me? That make me look weak. You feel me? So it's like God got a bigger plan for everything. Man,
Absolutely.
We stepping for sure.
So is I know you rock a lot with TMBA Brody.
Yeah, that's my little brother.
Is he gonna be you know, a part of this tour?
Yeah, we definitely bringing him out. We trying to bring him out for the Vegas show, but you know his age play a part.
Right.
So you know. We definitely trying to pull some strings to get around that though, but you can definitely be on the lookout for his face in Vegas for sure.
Okay,
yeah. We gonna put something together.
Ambeezy, if you're not aware of TMBA, he's still in high school, but he's like one of the hottest artists in Vegas right now.
Listen, I'm glad y'all are putting me on, because I swear I love my job and I love my city. I try to get out and support these local artists as much as I can, but with me not being a native here and me being on that side of the industry, I'm still discovering some of our talent here. So please keep putting me on, because I would love to support and help.
Look, we can put you on there. Everybody in the city that's doing something. Trust
me. Come on.
Let's see, that's
I love it.
We supposed to meet here. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You feel me? It's supposed to happen that way.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yo. So you got something else, right?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm looking at news. I'm trying to bring y'all all the news.
That's what the Fifth is here for. That was the whole reason for it. That was the whole reason we put this whole thing together, was
absolutely
to put people together and be able to build those connections and network within the city, and we could get everywhere with love. You heard?
Right.
Absolutely. And it helps to have platforms like this, because I'll tell you, there's tons of up and coming artists in my DMs all the time.
Right.
Please listen to my stuff. Do this, do that. And it's like, I'm not the type of person that's like, no, I'm not gonna open anybody's SoundCloud link. Like I'll listen, but it's just like I want to see the talent.
You want to see some motion. You want to see some motion. You want to see that motion behind
somebody who's ready.
Yeah,
like, come on.
ready.
Yeah, that's dope.
Prepared,
well, you definitely up here on the right day, because this is like, yo, this is man, you know what I'm saying?
It's that big motion going on, man. This tour really finna be amazing. Like we were just saying, like if you take a step back and like really look at it, like it's a real big move. You know what I mean? Like a world tour, like it's not too many people in the city for real that really, you know, come across these type of opportunities.
What I love about it, Banz, is the fact that I'm like, we personally know you and we know that your character is good. So a lot of people that you know, it's people that's made it out the city.
Right.
And you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, we don't personally know them like that. Or if we know them, we met them and they were cool and everything. But a lot of times, man, when they come back, you be like, man, I don't know what type of person it's going to be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, we know what type of person you are before
Straight
you leave.
up.
So we like,
Straight
man,
up.
I know he's going to do the city right.
It's city
and
in
he's
good
going to
hands.
bring it back here.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
For sure. Like we said in the last interview too, was opening up the gates. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like now that they see the city got, you feel me, talent. Now it's time for the Brodies and you know the J.O.s and everybody. You know what I mean? So like we you know we gonna share that spotlight for sure.
That's
for
what's
sure,
up, man. So what more? What can we look from the camp after this run? I'm like, who's the next on the roster to drop them albums and go crazy?
My guy Smooth, man. I got a surprise for y'all. He gonna do, you know, he gonna do the bar test today. My cousin, man. You know, he coming up. Coming up for sure.
Okay, cuzzo. You know what I mean?
How your families feel about this tour and everything?
They very excited. They be telling me every day, like they call me every morning, like, do you realize like what type of position that you in now? You know what I mean?
Man.
Like it's time to move different. You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
it's time to, you know, you gotta be prepared for what's coming to you. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm prepared for it, but they definitely happy. They definitely know I got them. You know, they just telling me like, we believe in you. So just go. Like it's the perfect time. Go.
Right.
Go.
I like to ask the younger artists that have they supported you guys the whole time? Like from
my family?
From day one?
Yes, as far as coming to shows, in the beginning, no. Then once they started, you know, because, you know, you got to make them believe. You got to make anybody believe. You feel me? Like, it ain't just like, oh, my cousin doing music. Oh, yeah, he cool. But once I started seeing him drop and, you know, dropping albums and dropping songs and shooting videos, like, okay, now I'm going to get behind my cousin. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, once they start seeing that, once they start seeing emotion build up, they're like, okay, now, yeah, we got to protect him. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's good. But the support and the love been there from day one, though, for sure.
Dope.
For sure. From my family, for sure.
Right.
That's
for sure.
a good,
So, like,
that's
they
a good
all
thing.
happy. My TTs be crying. My mama been crying. It's getting real now. It's getting real. Like the
you know it's real with TT crying. You know what I mean? With TT out here crying.
Sure, you gotta book your flight and leave now. Like, yeah,
it's time to roll.
About that time, you know, they ain't gonna see me for a few months, so it's like,
man,
gotta make that is the type of sacrifice you gotta make as an artist. You know,
man, y'all
missing birthdays, missing, you know, holidays, and missing, you know. But,
it'll be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it at the end, you know.
So what's your end goal? Is your end goal to like be the big artist, or is there a brand that you're trying to create ultimately?
It's really the brand for real. Like, you know, being a big artist, you know, that's what come with it. You feel me? So you know, that's a given. But really the brand is really what we building and solidifying and stamping to where like we know when we book them or when they come out, it's gonna be that every time.
Right. They know off top.
Every time.
Right.
Tay Banz, oh yes, that.
So with you starting this journey right now, I want you to document right now. What's your dream place to perform at?
Ooh.
The stadium, auditorium, whatever it is that you want to.
Dubai.
He said Dubai.
Dubai.
Can't smoke in Dubai.
Yeah.
He said Dubai. He ain't said Dubai. Mine's always been Madison Square Garden.
There it
Yes.
is. Madison
Big stage.
Square.
Madison Square Garden, New York. For sure.
You make Madison Square.
Yeah, and you can sell out the Madison Square on your own.
Yeah. Word.
You know, and we going to New York on the tour too, but you
Right.
know,
Manifestations, man.
sure.
I want to document it right here. So when you hit Madison Square, because we know you're gonna hit Madison
facts.
Square, we know it's gonna happen.
It's gonna
I
be
just want
that.
people to know, like it was said right here first, and we can go back and rewind the tape, and it's up. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it here. You heard it here first on the 5th.
Straight up, man. I'm like, man, like you said, man, we proud of you, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm like, yo,
appreciate it.
We was able to see the journey, and we a part of the history of Tay Banz,
for sure,
which is dope, man.
For sure.
And I'm like, we honored to have that in our bag, in our Fifth Element bag.
Facts. That's why, you know, when we come back to the city, man, it's up.
Yes,
right.
sir.
It's big
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about
We
it.
celebrate.
Hey, you know how you have them stories where you be like, the first time I heard this,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? This is where I was at. You know,
Right.
the first time I heard Tay Banz, I was in the car waiting OT to come outside. And I heard it come on the joint. I'm like, yo, like check, yo, this is crazy. Because I have been looking for some like, some R&B shit for the club.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, this the type of shit I could play after Chris Brown, after Drake. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And the crowd doesn't feel a deflation. It's the same energy. It's the same quality. It's the same, you know what I'm saying? Right. Same good energy. So yeah, man, like everybody said, we proud of you, yo.
I appreciate it, man.
That's what's up, man.
Slim, you being the blend god. What do you blend Tay Banz with?
I like to play it after the big hitters, right before and after. You know.
What do you blend it with? You know how you mix it.
I got a couple of remix joints I did. I put Tay Banz over like Touch It, Tease It.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I got him over like the motto. You know what I mean? Like, so when we do the radio station, it's really just to hear your music on a different beat, just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And what I really get from it is you see the quality in the person's work when I can strip away the beat.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? When I can strip away the beat and all I hear is the acapella, I can hear, okay, yeah, this guy really got it. And then when I place it over another beat, it's like, nah, it fit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Word up. Shout out Fifth Element Hip Hop Radio.
Yes,
sir. On Big Vibes Radio, you know what I'm saying?
Shout
and Ambeezy, you know Slim is the blend god.
Oh no, I know about DJ Slim. He another one. He's been around. I know. There's a lot of respect in this room right now.
All right, one more question.
You want to learn something about what we was talking about earlier?
No,
That's the guy.
Knowing.
That's the guy right there.
Knowing.
Slim, what you mixing Mr. Main with? What you blending?
You know what? I put Mr. Main over. It was like an Alchemist beat, yo.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mr. Main too, man. Cause y'all got to go get that Mind of a Maniac.
Mind of a Maniac.
That song, I'm gonna tell y'all, that song, Beautiful Struggle, man. When I hear that shit hit hard every time.
Man.
Every time.
Look, like he know we be listening to his music, man. We waiting for him to put the battery in his back and start really putting it out there. You feel me?
Oh yeah, he dropping before we leave for the tour too. He dropping single. I'm dropping an EP, you know.
Okay.
All-Star Grammar. We dropping on August 4th.
Man, that's gonna be crazy.
I was gonna say too, Mr. Man. You know, Atlas was upset y'all came this week.
He'll be here next week.
He gonna be here next week, so he was like, yo, come on, man, why y'all book him this week?
That's funny, man.
It's good.
Word.
Yo, man. So, right now, you know what I mean? It's about that time, man, for us to do our thing right now. You know what I'm saying?
That time.
I'm like, Tay Banz, did you want to introduce your guy?
Okay.
Yeah, let me go ahead and introduce my guy, man. Y'all might have seen him in the early stages, you feel me? He ain't never go nowhere. My guy just been dunked off, you feel me? He still got it. He's still pressing, still moving, still mobbing, still everything. Don't
say too much.
I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't
Right.
But yeah, go ahead, gang.
Yo.
Let's go, man.
Fifth Element,
Right.
Y'all know what time it is, man.
Yeah.
It's about to go up, man, for the Fifth Element bar test, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Smooth, right? Smooth is about to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And I'm like, yo, man, what we got there? Woo! Here we go.
Let's go.
Shout out to my daughter too.
Smooth.
Ooh, it's in my soul.
Hey, Smooth, pull the mic up to your joint.
There you go. Talk right into that
talk
jump.
right into it.
Hey, look. Hey, look. They thought I lost this shit. I sit back and I laugh. Got off my ass, got to this cash. I got these pussy niggas mad. I told bros he dropped the low. I swear to God we on his ass. Talked to Banz, I told him he gon' be the biggest, and that's fact. I done told Banz I gon' get this money and that's cat. I just told gang when we get that nigga we gon' scratch. I just talked to bros, told him put that can, don't get on this riches. I ain't gon' cap y'all. I been in my feelings a little minute. I just told Banz. Whew, this shit give me chills. I was 9 years old, popping pills. I'm talking about for real, just to stay still. I done see my daddy do weird shit, all type of shit to my OG. He was beating her up, he was punching her. I was scared. I'm talking spleed. I'm looking for man, he in the jail, something like damn, this is what it be. Grew up in them slums where niggas died behind the shit. I was paranoid, I was clutching on that Glock up in that seat. Man, anxiety through the roof. I'm looking through the peep like damn. Looking through the peep, I'm thinking to myself, this can't be. I'm like, who want war over me? I can't even sleep, shit, I can't eat. My thoughts so fucking loud, I'm thinking, damn, my daughter sleep. And I'm clutching on that, he telling myself, man, they one with me. Damn. Whew. Hey, let me slow it down. They thought I lost a silly rabbit, man, y'all niggas clowns. This shit be off the head, I do this shit, no pen and pad. I do this shit with no effort, call me T Glizzy now. I ain't even started yet. I just had to get the jitters off me.
Shake it off, big man. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
You feel me? I ain't even properly introduced myself. You feel me? Shout out to them for this platform too. Shout out Fifth Element, man.
Word.
Hey,
Let y'all know who I am. Shake it off.
Let's
Hey, look.
go.
Hey, bitch, they call me smooth, cause I ain't gon' never front no move. Keep that blicky too, one in their head, that's how I move. Hey, do a nigga like you can, cause get up on the side of him too. If you play tough, we gon' hit him up, leave him diddy poppin' for sure. Hey, niggas know what it was and what it ain't, quit acting fake. We done been in that gym too many times, now out here being fake. Pops gon' fight the tour, I'm screaming free him till he free. Bros down the road doing time, I'm screaming, man, just free him. I just told bros, we get the low shit, we gon' send it. Back in the city, you know how it is, you can't play with the city. Keeping them gleezing with titties, you know how it is up in the city. Keep your eyes open, if you don't, you'll be a victim. Nah, for real, this how we get it. This shit get treacherous. Look up in my eyes, you can see the pain, I ain't even playing with it. Told blood, if we get that low shit, we gon' send it. Told man, he gon' be the littest, and I meant it. I just told them I'ma be the smooth, that's how I get it. Ay, I drop the low, we creep and go, that's how we do it. Ay, we stick and move through anything, that's how we know. Hey, and long live F money, shit that on the flow. Don't trust a nigga that sits on the flow.
Yeah. Fifth Element hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth. Smooth, man.
Certified on the bar test, man.
Smooth. Whenever somebody come up on the bar test and they do their thing, man, we like to certify them in honor of our fallen brother DJ Certified. And you certified on the bar test, my guy.
Yes, sir. Big certified.
I mean, let's go, man.
Y'all brought your soldier rags up here. Everybody got your soldier rag on. We knew y'all wasn't playing today.
I can for sure.
Get the jitters off me, man. This shit easy like riding a bike.
There you go, man. You rode that motherfucker too.
Yeah,
right.
I was gonna
big
say, I can
pedaling.
for sure see that second half you got way more comfortable.
Yeah,
Once you introduced yourself, you went in.
Yeah, too. You feel me?
I'm saying,
Shout out to
man.
Banz and
Big pedaling on the block.
Man, the camp is strong. The camp is
saying.
strong, man.
Fire, man.
Smooth. When the project dropping?
Man, I'm trying to drop it like in November. Sorry for the delay. I had a daughter and you feel me, got into real life.
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
What Smooth?
Congratulations.
You feel me? And I tell Banz every day he called me, you're gonna be the biggest to ever come out of Las Vegas.
There it is.
Wait.
Every day. I tell this man right here, this is my blood brother. I tell him you're gonna be the littest.
Hey,
And
look.
I'm gonna be the smoothest because I like playing in the back. You feel
Hey,
me?
Right.
look,
As long as
man.
they running it up, I'm straight.
Okay. I'm like, yo, you going on the tour, right?
I'm trying to get there. You know.
That man just got a daughter. He ain't going nowhere, man. Let's stay with that baby, man.
Right.
All
No
right.
doubt. Yo,
Right.
Smooth, tell the people they can reach you at on the IGs and everything.
Man, you could find me on Instagram at OW_smooth5148.
There it is.
Appreciate
You know what I mean?
Fifth Element again.
Thank you,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, Ambeezy, tell them where they can reach you at.
You can find me at Ambeezy Official on my IG and TikTok, and you can listen to me every single day, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. on the Wake Up Squad on Power 88.1. Also, since I'm here at this platform, I wanted to let y'all know that this year we're starting something as a response to all of the local artists that were asking for resources, asking for a shot. We have the Power Moves conference coming up in August. It's the first weekend in August. We got some heavy hitters from the industry coming through there, heavy hitter DJs, label execs, engineers, all that kind of stuff. And you can come and get some wisdom and knowledge. So if you know any artists that can benefit, come check us out.
We know a plethora.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Straight up. Yo, Raymond, man, let's go ahead and give our allies.
Yep. Big shout out to Miko, Two Tone and Mad Records Recording Studio. Pull up on them if you need your project mixed and mastered. They're doing it all over there. They even got rehearsal space for you. Located 15 minutes from the Strip at 1020 East Charleston Boulevard. Reach out to Tone Does Music on IG or Mad Records_LV on IG. They'll take care of you. And then big shout out to Q the Barber. If you need a cut, you're trying to get fly for the weekend, go see Q at the Barbecue Shop.
Yes, sir.
They say they taking all fades.
You know
located 2077 North Jones behind the Burger King.
Yes,
I was
sir.
there today, and I'm real fly. Can't take off my shit right now, but
Word.
hey, check them
There
out.
it is.
So yo, this your birthday weekend, yo.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
Yo,
sir.
Man, so we gonna say that on the air. Yo, happy birthday.
July
Hey.
24th, man. Me and
And
DJ Durong got the same birthday.
Happy
Sir.
birthday to Raymond, man.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Appreciate y'all. We're
Straight
gonna
up.
find
Happy
something
birthday
to do.
to Stink. Happy birthday to my sister. You know,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Just celebrated. Big shout out to Divine Graphics Inc. LLC. Also, Mr. North Las Vegas Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Lord Malik and Black Transit. You know that's the fam, yo. So peace and love, yo. Peace.
Yo, and I like to say, y'all need to stop on by Mariposa, Cocina and Cocktails. We got something going every night of the week. Tuesday nights, we got Taco Tuesdays and karaoke with Ambeezy be in the building right there. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday.
Karaoke on.
Yep. Wednesday is a open mic night.
Yep.
Thursday is game night with my man Twix.
Yep.
Friday is just a flat out kick it day. We just do our thing, man, and it be going up in there, man. Y'all know what it is. Saturday brunch, Sunday brunch, man. Stop on by Mariposa, man. It's dope. Y'all gonna have a good time.
Right.
I got one more thing to say before we close out. Any clothing brands, good quality clothing brands that y'all want us to wear on tour, bring it to us. You feel me? We gonna wear it. We gonna sponsor it. We gonna from city to city. There it is. Any clothing brands that y'all got, we trying to bring the city with us. So
look, you about to get some Fifth Element shirts.
You feel me?
Yeah, right.
No, we need it. No,
Absolutely,
real,
we got you. You know,
everything's small. It's
I'm about to say, text me your sizes.
Yeah, small.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good.
I got you.
Any Vegas clothing brands and anything Vegas, man, bring it to us. We gonna rock it. We gonna wear it. We gonna tag everybody.
Hey, yo,
so
Bug,
like that.
Go ahead and take us out, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fifth. Yo, we out.
Thursday, August 3rd. 2.
Yeah, you already know that it's evident. You're rocking with Ease God enough Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11, and when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, but we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't said right, please say it one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4.